As we have often explained, we cannot interfere with your free will choice, but we can use any circumstances created from it to your advantage by giving you guidance. The COVID-19 virus is continuing to cause much concern amongst you, and until an antidote becomes available, there is no way you can completely control it. It means that until it is developed and becomes available, you will be unable to avoid the risk of another pandemic. Therefore, whilst the problem remains, it is creating a time lapse, where much that would normally be taking place is still in limbo and life is continuing to be far from normal. Indeed, the changes are such that life can never completely return to what it was previously, and you have been forced to bring changes in to enable it to continue as near to normal as possible. The truth is that the forces of light have taken this opportunity to move things on for you, so that you can take advantage of changes that will benefit you. Ones that would otherwise have taken many years to be introduced, holding you back from enjoying the advances that would have made the quality of life so much better and enjoyable. It is by no means an easy time to be on Earth, but in the future you will appreciate that all of your troubles will have been well worthwhile to raise the quality of life. We know that many souls were already experiencing problems, but be assured that prior to incarnating upon Earth they knew of the hardships they would have to endure. Even those who have sacrificed their lives were aware of how it would occur and accepted their roles willingly, and in some instances knew it was for karmic reasons. To have ample time to re-access your life experiences and determine what you need to see for the final years is important so as to enable you to project your life plan for the future. Of course, you would have brought a life plan with you, but as we have often mentioned, circumstances have changed and you can now decide what you wish to experience in the coming years. Set yourself a goal bearing in mind that unlike the previous incarnations, you do not need to have a hard and fast plan. If you only knew how hard you have worked to get to this point in your evolution, you would be celebrating your achievement. You took on a challenge that few souls would have accepted with full confidence in their ability to succeed regardless of all of the challenges they would face. Now you are to reap the reward of your achievements, and so to say, once the dust has settled, your future will become clearer and a lot easier. You will see some dramatic changes take place, and the time factor will be partly determined by how quickly you can adapt to them. You are already beginning to see changes that will affect your lives in ways you would not have imagined at the beginning of this century. For example, your reliance upon fossil fuels will eventually change and will have far-reaching consequences and be welcomed. Somewhere amongst all of the changes that will take place will be your first open meeting with your extraterrestrial family. There are truly exciting times ahead, but first, as a human race, you have to put away your petty squabbles and live in harmony and peace. It sounds a tall order given that you are prone to fighting with each other, but with the help of the higher vibrations, a more peaceful period lays ahead. Your present situation calls for cooperation to put an end to your problems, and you will understand that working together for the greater good of all is the only way forward. As multinational humans, you are slowly but surely realizing that you are one race experiencing according to your needs and beliefs, and the differences should be celebrated. They indicate a different view of life that adds to the great expansion and variety of life, giving others the opportunity to learn from such experiences. Humans tend to dislike the differences, seeing them as a challenge to their own, but they are being slowly accepted and integrated into the lives of others. You are strong-willed and have great experience behind you that will see you overcome whatever obstacles are in your way to a peaceful conclusion. Come together as a peaceful force for the betterment of humanity and the good of Earth. And that means cooperation and sharing of the world's bounties so that none shall want for a roof over their heads or sufficient food to live healthily. It can be done, and it will when the governments of the world accept that every mortal is entitled to a satisfactory and happy life. So much misery and sadness is caused by those who reject the differences between them instead of seeing that by adding them to their lives and creating opportunities that are available to others. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This